Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. Okay, Dillian Whyte, man. Listen, Dillian Whyte and Lucas Browne are going head-to-head this weekend, March the 24th. Look, listen. It's going to be televised in the States, HBO. Check your local listings because it's going to be aired one time and then they go do another replay the same night. So y'all check that out. But Dillian Whyte is 22-1, 16 KOs. He stands 6'4" with a 78-inch reach. Listen, he has a 70% KO average. Listen, the young man did beat Anthony Joshua in the amateurs, but professionally, Anthony Joshua is the only loss he has on his record. Anthony Joshua did knock him out in the 7th round of their fight in the heavyweight division earlier on in their careers. Now listen, Dillian Whyte is trying to climb the heavyweight ladder, and he's going to be fighting Lucas Browne for an opportunity to climb the rankings WBC. You know what I'm talking about? So they say it's for the WBC silver belt, whatever, you know, which is not a world title. Listen, it's just an opportunity for these guys to align themselves to fight for the WBC World Championship belt, which is held right now by none other than Deontay Wilder. So, listen, Dillian Whyte, he does have some power. You know, besides Anthony Joshua, he hadn't really been fighting any of the upper echelon guys. But, you know, his fight with Chisora, which was an older guy, real good fight. A little sloppy at times, but both guys showed grit and heart. But listen, this guy is a gritty fighter. He does fight with tenacity. He does have a tendency at times to get a little tired and a little sloppy. But hey, you know, Dillian Whyte is a very game opponent. Now, listen. Dillian Whyte is the type of guy that he has said some very controversial comments leading up to a fight, and I did do a video about him with Lucas Browne. They were on the show Gloves Are Off, which is hosted by Johnny Nelson, a British boxing star, who formerly held titles at cruiserweight division. Listen, Dillian Whyte be saying some pretty crazy stuff, man. But so anytime he has an opponent, sometimes I'm gonna tell you this: Dillian Whyte can sell a fight. You know, if you get in the ring with Dillian Whyte, he gonna help you sell the fight because he gonna talk some crazy stuff. Now, with that hotbed, the British hotbed over there, that's where Dillian Whyte resides. You know, the fans over there are tremendous fans. So I don't know if having that backing, is this gonna fuel him to do something to align himself to fight for that WBC strap? We don't know. I'm hoping to see a good fight this weekend. I'm gonna tell you, like I say, this is really not an upper echelon fight, but these guys are fighting to be catapulted in that upper echelon, you know, position in the division, in the heavyweight division. So, you know, the guy fighting, Lucas Browne, is 25-0 with 22 KOs. He has an 88% KO average. Listen, 6'5", 77-inch reach. He has had a PED drug scandal or two. He done failed a couple of them things. So, you know, to me that power is suspect. And also the guy is older, giving Dillian Whyte really a slight advantage. So Lucas Browne has proved to be clean so far. You know, WBC has that clean sport program where they do have to sign up with VADA to give voluntary, doping testing. And this is the thing, they can take the test at any time, whether you got a fight scheduled or not. They can come anytime, knock on your door, say, hey, give us a sample right now, or you are not in compliance. So 2016, it was reported that Lucas Browne failed a test through VADA in that WBC clean sport program. Now, right now, he's showing pretty good. Ain't no kind of scandal going on. Him and Dillian Whyte about to fight this weekend, March the 24th. So he must be in compliance with the VADA testing through WBC. So at this time, he seems to be clean. So him and Dillian Whyte can get it on and get it down. So I'm looking forward to this fight. Like I say, it's not really an upper echelon fight or a banger, especially here in the States. Both guys are, reside in different parts of the world. Anybody know Lucas Browne is Australian, Dillian Whyte, like I say, he resides, in Great Britain. So, for the States, a lot of people might not look at this as a big fight. But to me, any of the boxing heads, they know this is a fight that really, like I say, it's going to catapult either guy, can help catapult them into the upper echelon position in the heavyweight division. And I'm going to tell you this right here, man. This is not a prediction video. This is just a preview of Dillian Whyte. I'm going to tell you this right here. I wouldn't mind seeing Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder. I'm going to tell you why. British fans are some of the, like I say, they are some of the fans that are they back their fighters, and they are some of the most, I don't know how to say it, man. They are some of the most loyal fans around the world. When a fighter from Great Britain come over to the United States, they invade. When I say invade, they invade. If you see, just like, okay, this is just an example. Floyd Mayweather, back in his heyday, you know what I'm saying? He even said he said that he wanted to fight in Britain. He wouldn't mind trying to get some British fans. You know what I'm talking about? But man, when he would fight British fighters, man, look, they would invade Las Vegas, and they be everywhere. And I mean everywhere. And you know how they do. They get in the stands and they chant, and they have these like songs and stuff they sing. Man, look, they are loud, up front, in your face. Some people say obnoxious. I think it's good for the sport. So these fans, man, look, are some of the biggest fans in boxing. And what I really believe with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, him wanting to unify with Anthony Joshua, I believe this would be an opportunity for him to entice the fans. And if these fans see, hey, look, I believe, like I said, I really don't like giving predictions before people fight. But I believe that Deontay Wilder would, let's face it, he's a champion in the heavyweight division. And Dillian Whyte is really not yet considered upper echelon. If he could get a win over Dillian Whyte, I believe the fans will put a lot of pressure on Eddie Hearn to make the Anthony Joshua fight. I really believe that. And plus, Deontay Wilder would probably gain a few fans from Britain. You know? I don't know. So I really think that'll be a good move for Deontay Wilder to fight Dillian Whyte. So I don't know. You know, but it depends on who wins this weekend. Really, it all boils down to Dillian Whyte if he can pull off this win over Lucas Browne. Now, like I say, Whyte does have some power. He can down the stretch get a little sloppy, but hey, you know, let's see what happens. This fight, like I say, March the 24th, the bell will ring. Hey, and we will see. So Dillian Whyte, 22-1, 16 KOs, will be taking on Lucas Browne this weekend. And you know, like I say, check your local listings, your cable provider for the times, because they're gonna air it and then they're gonna do a replay later on the same evening. This Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. I will give a preview of Lucas Browne, and I will also give you highlights after the fight, but I will give you a prediction video as well. Before the fight, I'll give you a prediction video and talk about both fighters, and I will, you know, give my prediction as to how the fight going down. So y'all stick with Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. I'm out of there.